Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing another Magic 2020 M20 draft. What have we got? We have Legion's End. Exile a creature an opponent controls. The converted mana costs 2 or less, and all other creatures that player controls with the same name. Not quite good enough removal, quite frankly, especially at rare. Does deal with tokens, I guess. Possible Purifying Light. It's got Pearl Black. This card's kind of interesting, actually, but it's pretty expensive. And you still have to discard cards and pay life and sack creatures. A lot of costs, but you do get some nice win cons out of it eventually. Moldervine Reclamation, I think, is kind of cool because you gain life and draw cards. And it's not like non-token specific. I'm kind of interested in the Reclamation, honestly. There's nothing in here that's really standing out as like nuts to me. I could take like a Rabid Bite, which is pretty good removal. But I'm kind of interested in what this Reclamation can do. I feel like this card can potentially do a lot. We'll see though. I won't marry it. I'll just consider it. So now, Pacifism, definitely good removal. In green and black, I mean, Undead Servant, part of the... Undead Servant actually works really well with Reclamation too, but obviously you have to get more than one. You kind of have to just go for it. I really like the Mask of Immolation a lot. Soul Salvage, good value. Wolfkin Bond's a cool card. Thicket Crasher, Elemental, Frostlink's Elemental. Which card is the best in here? Angel Vitality, once again, you get a flyer. I don't know what I like the most. Maybe the Pacifism, because it's semi-hard removal. Alright, we'll take Pacifism for now. Corpse Knight. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent loses 1 life. It's not bad, actually. It's kind of good. Potentially splash Moldervine Reclamation, I guess. Eternal Isolation deals with the big fat fatties. Audacious Thief can definitely be good. We've got Blade Brand, which I like. Growth Cycle. Could just take the Thief here, try it out, see what I think of it. It is only a 2/2, which is not great, but get some card draw value out of it, could be good. All right, consider it. Now we have, what's the Scampering Scorcher do? Oh, you get a bunch of elementals. It's good, actually. Inspiring Captain, the Cutthroat, Boneclad Necromancer. Yeah, it's pretty good. Get multiple bodies. It's 5 mana, but Ferocious Pup's good with the Reclamation, actually. Quite a bit cheaper than the Boneclad Necromancer, too. But one of your creatures you get's only a 0/1. It's not that great. At least with Boneclad Necromancer, both creatures you get are fairly useful. And Ember Hauler is definitely good too. I'm going to take the Necromancer. So we've got Loaming Shaman. What's the Brightwood Tracker do? Look at the top 4 of your library, reveal a creature, and put it in your hand. Okay, so it's basically like the card from War of the Spark, except you can only do it once a turn for 6 mana. But you get to look at the top 4. Okay. That's kind of good, actually. It's a good mana sink. Yeah, Loaming Shaman's not that great. Plummet's a sideboard card. Rapacious Dragon is kind of good. Blood Burglar, Lifelink on your turn only, but still can be useful. Maybe we'll just take the tracker and go for some sort of odd mid-range deck. Or we can take the Blossoming Sands and get some fixing going now. I'm going to take the fixing, actually. I'm kind of not blown away by anything I'm seeing so far. Gorging Vulture is pretty cool. I think this card's just good. Vampire of the Dire Moon seems really good, too. Trades with anything, and it's got lifelink. I like this card. Alright, I'll take the Vampire. We'll get the Death Touch lifelinker. Apostle. Once again, we can go for some sort of pro-black thing, but we've got some good green cards here. The Wolfkin Bond, the Ferocious Pup, and the Might of the Masses. I mean, Might of the Masses is definitely a good card to win the game. It's a good combat trick. Ferocious Pup, like I said, works well with the Reclamation, and Wolfkin Bond works well with the Reclamation, but is kind of just a solid card on its own. But I think I'm going to take Might of the Masses here. I've got a plan I'd like to try out if possible. So we can take the Blade Brand. I found it's just good. Lets you trade little things for bigger things and you get to net a card out of it. It's good. Or we can take Growth Cycle. Play some pump effects with a bunch of creatures maybe. And Sorcerer of the Fang. Okay as well. Cryptic Caves, I've been meaning to play this. We'll try and see if we can make some cycle stuff work here. Unholy Indenture. Well, I don't think it's that great. Obviously good with into the battlefield effects, but we'll take the Vorst Claw. Use the Vorst Claw. Bloodfell Caves. Now let's take the Undead Servant. You know, I want to make some sort of cycle of things work here. And Undead Servant actually can be good if you get enough of them, so we'll try it. Over the Bloodfell Caves for a red splash. Okay. Got the Blade Brand anyway, but let's take another Growth Cycle. Over the Healer of the Glade here. So blue and red is all that's remaining. We'll take the worst card, which is probably, I guess, Rule of Law. Take the Tracker now. I don't know if we have to splash a Pacifism, even with a Blossoming Sands. But we'll take the Tracker. Just take this. Okay. So, going for a rock deck here. And we've got some combat tricks and buff spells, so that probably means we want to... That's a cool one to get. Jeez. We'll try out some Billis here. I don't think he's worth anything either. Let's see what a foil one's worth. Well, it's worth about close to 2 tickets. Otherwise, Feral Invocation, not good against removal decks, but otherwise pretty good. And nothing else really here for us anyway. So why don't we just take the foil Villas and be happy with that. Wait, that's not a foil. Why did I think that was foil? I think these legend portraits kind of screw with me a little bit. We'll take him though. For the low price of 8 mana. Leafkin Druid can potentially be good. We might need it too. Let's see if... I'm hoping that Mystic Forge dropped in price, so I'm not tempted by it. Yeah, it did. Good. Glad I sold it when it was 2. So there's Sedge Scorpion in here, but like I said, I think we want the ramp now with what we've got. It can also just randomly block, which is useful. So take that. And hopefully wheel some good things. Dragon Mage. Huh. It's a cool one. Can take the Gorging Vulture now. Or we can take a mammoth spider. I like the vulture. Do we have a lot of graveyard value? I mean, we're in black, so we could potentially get the... well, somehow it randomly works with growth cycle synergy, and I guess Undead Servant kind of too, doesn't it? So it makes sense to take the vulture here. But I was going to say it's cool to like Millivillis, and if we have the 4-drop res spell, it could be useful too. But let's take the vulture and get a nice flyer that got some good value attached to it, honestly. So there's another vulture here, but let's see if we can make an Undead Servant plan work if possible. Give it a try. I remember doing it, I don't even remember how many core sets ago, but whenever Undead Servant popped up last, and like I said, it can potentially be good. It can reap some value for sure. A foil planar cleansing, huh? Interesting. I guess there's another Undead Servant in here. So, probably just taking that. And otherwise, there's a Plummet, which is a good sideboard card. Thought Distortion, kind of expensive, but I guess we get rid of their whole hand, and then another Audacious Thief, but we'll take the Servant. So, Pulse of Marassa. Kind of cool. Blade Brand, Healer of the Glade, and Soul Salvage, and Thicket Crasher. Well, we're kind of already planning to be 4-drop heavy, especially if we get more Undead Servants. We could try out Pulse of Marassa. Gaining 6 is kind of cool. And getting stuff back from your graveyard. I mean, I'm giving up like a Blade Brand for it. We'll try it out. It feels like it's pretty good, especially at instant speed. Epicure of Blood, but I think we're looking for the Sedge Scorpion. We've got a cool late game plan going now, so if we can survive to that late game, we should be in good shape. Ferocious Pup is looking good with Might of the Masses and Moldervine Reclamation. Otherwise, there's Marauder's Axe, but I'm going to take the Pup. Don't mind that super loud car alarm going off in the background. Take the Natural End here. Sideboard card. We maybe play the Marauder's Axe. We'll consider it. So we're going to pass all this red and white stuff. All this stuff we're not in the colors of. So basically, in pack 3, what are we looking for? I feel like our game plan is there. We know what we want to do. Oh yeah, Ferocious Pup also has synergy with Leafkin Druid. That's cool. We want some removal. Our deck doesn't really have any removal at all. We have tricks, which are good, but we want removal. We're going to have to deal with threats, so we got to find some of those. Last pick, Thought Distortion. I don't think we're going to play it, though. Thunderkin Awakener, might as well check if it's worth anything here. Oh, it's worth like a ticket and a half. Barkhide Troll. Yeah, this card's good. 2 mana, 3/3. And then you can give it hexproof randomly too. It's really good. Sedge Scorpion here too, but I think we just take the Troll and be happy because it's a good creature. Good, solid creature. Overgrowth Elemental. We do have a Leafkin Druid. Not sure that... Well, this is a Elemental. What else is in here? Thicket Crasher. I mean, it's kind of cool you just gain life whenever one of your guys dies, too. Or we can take the Courser. There's also Feral Invocation. We probably take the Elemental. At worst, a 3-mana 3/2 can definitely be better if you have more elementals. And then when your guys die, you gain life. It seems good to me. Take it. Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Well, that's pretty cool with Overgrowth Elemental, actually. And we have Pulse of Marasa to gain life. And we have Moldavine Reclamation. Then we have some good synergies with Bloodthirsty Aerialist, but there's an Undead Servant. Maybe we just hope to wheel it. Because this thing also flies. This card just seems good to me. It's hard to go wrong with a flyer that grows. So we'll take it. We'll hope to get the Servant back. Gravedigger is a great card. There's Agonizing Siphon, though. And since we don't have any spot removal, I think we need to take the Siphon. As much as I love Gravedigger. So we'll cut the Mind Rot for now. Play the Siphon as a way to deal with things. So, Wolf Rider's Saddle. I kind of like it. It is clunky though, but otherwise there's Blood Burglar. Audacious Thief. I think we'll take the Saddle. We've already got a deck, so I don't know exactly what we need. I don't know if we're going to do the Marauder's Axe. Could just take the Jungle Hollow to help our mana. It probably makes sense. Otherwise, I'd take a Gorging Vulture, which is another flyer and a pretty good card, or a Wolfkin Bond. Just a big buff, but I think we'll take the Hollow since we already have a deck and we're having a hard time making cuts. Bone Splinters, I feel like we kind of need. Rotting Regisar is huge, but you have to discard. Huh. It's a 3-mana 7/6. It does kind of have to be dealt with. It's kind of tough to go wrong with a 3-mana 7/6. I think we have to try it out. Alright, we get a Bone Splinters anyway, which is nice. This thing is still worth a couple tickets. I guess we'll take it. Feral Invocation. Okay. Got the Servant back. That's good. We kind of needed the fourth one, honestly. So. Yeah. We got a little bit of removal, which is good. We have some Death Touch. We have some Combat Tricks. I think we've got a... Guess I'll cut the Pro Black card. So we have to kind of figure out what exactly we want to do with this deck. I think we'll get off the Axe and the Feral Invocation. Looks like we can cut some creatures. I don't know if we need the Vorse Claw. Probably dump the Axe. Invocation is nice because it's actually a combat trick too. I kind of like that actually. we could cut. This is also a creature. We could probably cut 4 creatures, honestly. So, which creatures do I like the least? I wanted to cut the Vorse Claw just because I don't need it. Don't forget about my Jungle Hollow. I could cut the Ferocious Pup. Like I said, it's got good synergy with... it's got good synergy with some of the things we have, but I probably don't need it. And maybe I don't need the Brightwood Tracker either. You can find things, but we're kind of already good on 4 drops, I would say. So maybe we cut the Tracker. Maybe we cut the Pup. And then maybe we cut the Thief. Just because it's nothing crazy good. So maybe something like this. And remember, we have 15 creatures with the Wolf Rider saddle. And then we've got some tricks and some removal. A little bit of evasion. It's okay. It's not a great deck, honestly, but I think it'll do. So we obviously need black more than green. So we'll bring in the hollow for now. 9-7. Yeah, I can agree with that. So it's really, we have like 10-8. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. So rock deck. See what we can do with it, huh? All right. This is it. We'll see you round 1. Round 1, we have a good keep here. We get to go Sedge Scorpion into Druid into Servant. That was a good draw. Now I'm wondering if I want to just play the Troll. If I do the Druid... I can't protect my Barkhide Troll. I feel like it's actually best to do the Druid here because we could draw more spells that make better use of the Leafkin Druid. Alright, so get our Servant down. Because now I can at least play the Troll and protect it from targeted removal. All right. Oh. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're actually 1 mana from Villas. That's surprising. So I think that we just swing with these two so we can keep the Scorpion back to block the Burglar. Although I guess I can block it with my Leafkin Druid, but I'd rather kill it. So yeah, this is fine. Billis seems like just a crazy card engine. Do we want to kill the flyer or the lifelinker? I can always just pulse it back, but I probably want to save the pulse for Billis, because if they have removal, they're going to use it on Billis, so I need to be able to bring him back. And this actually brings me less than 4 creatures now, too. That's probably okay, though. So do I kill the lifelinker or the flyer? Oh, it's not even a lifelinker right now? Yeah, I'll kill the flyer. So you get back a Diamond Knight and Sanitarium Skeleton. Why not bring back the Vulture? Was not anticipating that. So I still don't really need to Bone Splinters that, I don't think. So, attack with the Servant. Play a second one. I mean, I guess I could have Bone Splinters post. I feel like saving the Bone Splinters for something bigger that I can't deal with is smarter, but yeah, I could have netted. Nah, it's not even that good a value, honestly. Uh-oh. Retributive Wand, huh? Okay. Well, that's going to get our Sedge Scorpion. Kind of need to draw a land here. So I could use the... Well, I don't think I will. I think that we'll just get in with these 3. Oh, I should have played the... Whoops. To gain the life. Uh-oh. All right. Oh, they're going to do the Fathom Fleet Cutthroat to finish it off. Okay. I can live with that. One card left in their hand. That's not so bad. But once again, I'm back down to I may need to pulse now, because even if I draw the land, I can't play Villas. Alright, I'm going to get the elemental back. Oh, it's cool. So we'll play the elemental. So I could potentially have lethal if I connect something here. If I can connect with one of my 3 power guys, they're dead. But I guess that depends on if they end up somehow attacking with Blood Burglar this turn. Epicure of Blood, okay. So they have the 4/4 now, but we have the Bone Splinters, so I'm okay with that. They have 2 4/4s, I guess. But we also have Growth Cycle. Yeah, I think we're fine. Ooh, Lotus Field, huh? So we can just jam Villas right now. I like it. They don't have any cards left in hand either. This seems good to me. Okay. All right. So, playing against what? Mono black? It's unexpected. So, Natural End can deal with the artifact we saw and gain us some life. Doesn't quite seem worth it for that. Although that card is pretty good. It's not like busted against us or anything. It kills a couple of our 1-drops, that's it. So, I can live with that. Mind Rot, because they're not like a beatdown deck, but they get value out of their graveyard, so it's probably not a great idea. And yeah, that's about it. So let's run it back. Okay, we're on the draw here. We're going to keep this hand. Kind of want to rip a second forest, if possible. Good. This hand's a lot better now. Okay. Are they missing their land drop? Alright. So they've got 5 spells in hand. It's good to know. Okay. I'll bite. You get to gain some life and you get a 2/2 turning into a 3/3. I'm okay with that. Okay. Guess we just hang out. All right. So if I attack with Barkhide Troll, I get him for 5, take him to 25. They get back for 2 and go to 27. So I go to 19. So I net a damage, I guess. All right. Could also play Pulse of Marasa, getting back the Overgrowth Elemental, but I'm not in love with it. So I don't think we actually net damage now if I attack into that. Certainly not that. So we'll play a land and pass. Okay. Wonder if I just take this and then attack Soren. Suppose that makes sense. It's a lot of blood burglars. All right. So, attack Soren. And we'll play Villas. Oh yeah. Jeez. So, Soren has to die this turn. So I think what we'll do is kill the vulture. We'll attack Soren. And then how much mana do we have left? 5, 6, 7. So I want to keep up Pulse of Marassa. So that leaves me 4 mana to tool around with. 4 mana. So we can do, maybe we want to do Druid plus Vampire of the Dire Moon. It's not the best use of mana, but gives me a ramp engine and lets me leave up Pulse of Marassa and Might of the Masses. Discard, I guess we can... Oh, we could actually get rid of an Undead Servant. Kind of makes sense. Okay. Hmm. So, alright, we don't even need to use Pulse of Marassa. Rotting Regisar. Forgot we had that. Let's see here. We'll play the Servant. I mean, I guess we can get in now. Play the Aerialist. I mean, we could do the Regisar too. We're gonna have to discard, but I don't know if that matters. I think we just, yeah, I was gonna say we can just neg all their stuff and then get in for a bunch with Might and Growth Cycle. All right, well, cool. We got match one, but I don't know. I don't think our opponent's deck was particularly good, but I'm definitely happy we got there. So we've got some powerful rares if we can capitalize on them. All right, we'll see you round two. Round two, we'll play first. I guess we can keep this. It needs some help. Good draw. All right, guess we just hang out. So play the Servant. Chandra. 2 damage to any target, huh? It's pretty good. This card's pretty good, actually. Really good. Okay. So I think that we just attack Chandra. They'll block with the pup, and then we'll play a Boneclad Necromancer. Yes. Boar's Claw. So we can deal with that. We have the Bone Splinters. So we'll sack our zombie to kill the Boar's Claw. Overgrowth Elemental. No elementals on board though. That's okay. So Bone Splinters, kill you, sack this. 4 mana, so we can attack Chandra. So here we kill all their things. So we go Feral Invocation and then Might of the Masses. Kill all your things. And left with a pretty good board. Granted, we can't protect Barkhide Troll right now because we don't have any untapped mana, but it was definitely the right play. Fire Elemental, huh? Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I guess we attack Chandra. They didn't use... Oh, wait, I was going to say they didn't use Chandra, but I can't attack with both, I don't think, because that doesn't seem like great value to me. I think they would just let Chandra die and eat my Boneclad Necromancer. And I think I'd rather Elemental die. I don't know, it's tough to say. I can play the Overgrowth Elemental here. They can just kill it with Chandra, though. Which I don't love either. I mean, I'm just trying to think if... Do I want to play the Elemental here to have it die to Chandra, or do I want to wait for some reason? I can't quite figure out why I would want to wait. Am I going to protect it with, like, tricks that I draw later? Is it when any creature dies? It's not even itself, huh? It's pretty rotten. I guess we'll play it. I can't decide. Because they're going to up Chandra if I don't play it. So, at least this way, I guess Chandra's in range if they, like, don't play a creature. It's a pretty awesome, uncommon Planeswalker. So I can Pulse of Marasa something at end of turn. Probably the Troll. Well, that's good, I guess. Okay. So, attack Chandra. And I can't play the... So I guess we'll just trade and then I'll play the Troll. All right. Well, Chandra went down. I guess that's good. Hmm. So they get a Thicket Crasher and Nightpack Ambusher. Jeez, that card's good. So I think I want to keep the Troll back because I think there's a better chance that, well, now they're not going to attack if I play a second creature, are they? Okay, so we'll get in with the Troll. We'll play the Aerialist and leave up Growth Cycle in case they do attack with the Ambusher into it. Surprising. Okay. Now I'll play the Aerialist and pass. Well, that's one huge threat taken care of. So now we probably just, yeah, kill the Crasher and start getting in there. And we even buff our Aerialist too, which is nice. Well, I'm a little bit a ways away from that, but that's all right. Just a couple more lands, and I can play the bill list, so seems good to me. All right. Guess if you're not blocking. Wolf Rider Saddle. Yeah, that's a good one. So the Druid actually gets us pretty close to Villas, doesn't it? This makes it so it can only be blocked by one. Can't be blocked by more than one creature. So they attack with both. They block with the wolf. Then they pay 3 to equip it. I think I'm okay with that. But I can just get in with this and leave the troll back. Maybe I like that more. Actually, I guess we can take it, huh? They can re-equip. But if they don't have anything better to do with their mana, I'm probably okay with that. Alright, so we got the land. We can play Villas. Let's, I guess, get in with the Aerialist first here. Alright. So we got game 1. Playing against a Gruul, like pseudo elemental deck. They've got some pretty good rares, uncommon, Chandra, uncommon, rare quality uncommon, I should say. But Ambusher's great, really strong card. Other than that, some fatties. Some fatties and some little things. So it's kind of just like a weird little mid-range deck. Could play the Thought Distortion to deal with some of the more expensive cards, but I don't really like it. Mind Rod might actually make more sense now that I think about it. And if I were to play Mind Rot, I'd probably cut like a growth cycle, I guess. Like, I understand now that I'm never going to get the additional value, but I don't know if that matters. It's just a combat trick at worst, so that's the only way we've played it so far anyway. So bringing the Mind Rot is just a way to get rid of some of their higher value spells. Other than that, I think that's it. I don't love this hand, but I am going to keep it. We'll try it. If we can get... We do have more swamps than forests, which is helpful. Plus, I think we have some cheap green things too, right? Yeah, we've got the Leafkin Druid, the Barkhide Troll, the Sedge Scorpion. So, got the Overgrowth Elemental. Alright, so can do the Vampire here. And yeah, I'm willing to trade it for the... I guess I don't have to, though. For the Scorch Spitter. It's true. They attack with both. I think I actually take this. Because if I rip a black mana, I can actually I can gain life off of Vampire here, which is nice. Didn't get that, but that's alright. We can still play the Overgrowth Elemental. So let's just get in for 1. Play the Elemental. And pass. We actually have two good synergistic cards right now for Bloodthirsty Aerialist, which is cool. Alright, the saddle is pretty good. I guess we can Mind Rat here. Alright. We'll pass. A Plummet. Well, Plummet makes sense when you see an 8-drop, I guess, that you can't otherwise deal with. I think we'll just trade here. Saddles for days, huh? Okay. So, can't play anything. Guess we just pass. And we're probably just going to end of turn Pulse of Marassa, our Overgrowth Elemental back. I'm thinking. Yeah, can't do anything about that. Okay. We actually have a ton of synergy for Aerialist in this hand, at least. Or in this game. I mean, the Vampire, the Elemental, the Pulse of Marassa, the Agonizing Siphon, the Moldervine Reclamation. We had like every piece of synergy with it, but not super helpful when you don't have it on the board. So Chandra is a pretty big problem. We'll pulse back our Elemental, I guess. Although, do I want to actually do the Vampire? If I do that, either way they can kill it with Chandra, but at least if I do the Vampire, I could play something else potentially too. Alright. So we got the 4th land. Yeah, we can play the Saddle, because that way they can't kill it with Chandra. Okay. I like that. Best use of mana. I could have siphoned Chandra there. That's true. Maybe that would have been better. I guess it would have been ultimately. If they attack with everything though, alright, then I can at least kill Chandra. So I guess we'll do that. Or I can't kill Chandra, can I? Well, I can kill Chandra now. Alright, so attack Chandra. Growth cycle. Uh-oh. I think I did it before, because they have 4 mana up like they have the wolf. I should have done it after blocks, I think. I guess ultimately it turned out okay, but let's play the Vampire and pass. Oh, they did actually have the Ambusher. Alright. So, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're not dead, but it's close. Oh, wait. We are actually dead, aren't we? If they'd equipped, I think we would have been dead. I guess it doesn't matter. They ripped they ripped a Lord effect, so I guess it doesn't matter. Don't we go to 1? No, they have 8. They even get to account for the 1 extra life. Okay. So we'll go to game 3. We know what we have to deal with. I guess that's a good thing, right? All right. I'll play first. And yeah, we can keep this. All right. Play the aerialist and pass. All right. So we'll play the Pulse of Marassa to get back our aerialist. Probably. Or we can play the Barkide Troll. I guess that's better. Okay. We'll pulse the aerialist. So we'll go aerialist. I guess I can actually attack with the troll here. Could trade a spitter and a wolf for it. It seems fine. And pass. Okay. So it could play the Siphon to buff the aerialist, but I think that we'll just attack with the aerialist. Hmm. Debating whether I want to use the Siphon to buff my aerialist here. Yeah, honestly, yeah, you know what? We're going to do it to our opponent's face, and we're going to start to just try and kill our opponent as quickly as we can here. Because currently we can kill them in 2 turns, I think. I guess not 2 turns, is it? if I had done the siphon like 2 turns ago, it would actually be that long, but okay. So kind of want to save the might because I can kill him if I draw. Well, it's still 2 turns, isn't it? I think I'll take 7 brings me to 19. All right, I'll take 7 this turn. Okay. So now I can get in and might, even though it's not lethal, because then I'm lethal next turn. Because this way I can block this turn and still kill them next turn, unless they can deal with the area list. This Icon of Ancestry is a really sweet card. I want to build some standard zombie deck with this and like Death Baron or something. I think that would be cool. Maybe I should have just done damage prevention, huh? All right. So get in there, and we even drew Villas to be cool. All right, got the match. Sweet. We'll see you round 3. Round 3, and we've got to keep here. That was a good draw. I think I'm just going to kill that now. Card's really good. Guess we just play the saddle and could attack with the scorpion. I think we'll just pass in case they have removal for one of my guys. Okay. Doesn't seem that good. I mean, it tramples, but we just traded our 1-drop for your 4-drop. I like that. Alright. So we play the aerialist and get in for 3, I guess. Alright. So we'll pulse our scorpion back. Gain some life. That's cool. So we'll play the scorpion. I'm gonna get in with the aerialist. I'm actually not gonna play Feral Invocation yet. I'll play the Overgrowth Elemental, and I guess we'll buff the Druid. And we still can leave up Feral Invocation, but this is just in case they have like a burn spell of some sort. Guess Feral Invocation can't protect me here, so okay. So I think I'll equip the scorpion. Pass. And maybe triple block the Vorse Claw and use Feral Invocation. 4, 5, 6, and then they can only kill. They can kill these 2 and leave my Druid. But all right, let's just do this. See the order they put it in. So guess we just do it on the Druid then. All right. Undead Servant, so we have 6 mana. If I re-equip the saddle, I can't play the servant. So I guess we just get in with the scorpion for now. And play the servant. And pass. Alright. Another servant, huh? So I think we just equip here. Get in for 4. Alright, and then we'll play another servant anyway. Well, it's going to be tough to deal with. So, can't attack into the giant. It's got reach too. Can't block the Stormkin. Guess we just pass. So if I attack with my servants, they can just block with the giant, and I end up getting 2 worse creatures basically with Undead Servant. Does not seem worth it. They have 5 creatures. I still have Might of the Masses, which potentially could be lethal. I think we'll just play the servant. Basically just trying to build the board to a place where I can potentially get in and be lethal with a Might of the Masses or something. I don't remember if we have any other flyers either. I mean, we have removal with like Bone Splinters or something, but I don't want to attack with the Sedge Scorpion because they can just block with a wolf. So that's not very good value. Have to remember this giant has reach. Alright, well. Necromancer's not bad. Guess we'll get rid of Boar's Claw. And the thing is, we definitely have lethal with a Might of the Masses if we can get in with one thing, but getting in with one thing might be tricky. So I think I'm just going to re-equip here. And pass. So we have 7 creatures to their 10. Oh, I guess because it's an 8/4, huh? Well, there's our Might of the Masses, but I think they're going to block everything. I'm going to have to wait a little bit longer here. Huh. That's surprising. They must have a buff of some sort. So, I guess we'll just jump here. If I do this, we take 4. Six. I would die to a shock. Whereas if I do this, I don't die to a shock. But then I can't kill them if they play a blocker. I think we gotta go like this. I feel like they wouldn't have attacked unless they have some form of... I feel like they have lethal either way. We also died to like a feral invocation though too. Alright, you know what? We'll block like this. This way we take 5. Alright. I don't think that kills me though. Oh, never mind with the trample wait a second. Did we kill him? Wow, that's incredible. That is simply incredible. Wow. All right. And blocking the 2-power creature versus the 1-power was actually the difference there. That's crazy. All right. So yeah, what do we play against them? Do we see artifacts and enchantments? Can't recall any. They do have some higher end stuff, so Thought Distortion again, or Mind Rot. Maybe Mind Rot's better. They didn't look like a beatdown deck. And then we dump a Growth Cycle again. That could make sense. Okay, we'll try this. Alright, it's a keep. Looks like we're going to be doing Rotting Regisar turn 3, which we haven't done yet. We'll see how good that performs for us. Hopefully pretty good, because we need it to do a lot of work for us here. So we always want to start with our forest because we have the troll. I'm not 100% sure what I discard to the Regisar. Could be the Undead Servant, but maybe now it's the Necromancer, or even the Mind Rot, I guess, but Mind Rot could be useful. Uh-oh. Well, so much for the Rotting Regisar, I guess. Let's discard the Necromancer. Alright, so we'll get in there with the Regisar. And we'll play a Servant. And pass. So if we discarded the Servant, we could have gotten another 2/2. I guess that would have been alright. So we can Mind Rot them now and they lose their hand. So I guess we'll do that. Get rid of their hand. Seems good. Shock and a Gift of Paradise. Okay. So we'll block the big trampler. And play another one. For some value, no less. Okay, so we'll get in with the Servant. I guess we Invocation. So for 5, 6, 7. We could re-equip, but we want it to trade with the troll, so we'll just get him for 7. Play the saddle. And now we're at Villas mana too, which is kind of cool. With our Leafkin, our handy dandy Leafkin Druid. I guess I can equip and attack with the servant. I guess by re-equipping, my servant can die to... Well, maybe it doesn't matter. All right. I guess just in case they have flame sweep or something. So they're at 1, which means if I equip my druid with Wolf Rider saddle, we have 5 lethal creatures. But we know they have the elemental that can spit out 2 more elementals, so they can cover 3 of our blockers. They didn't even find it. All right. Well, miraculously, we got a victory with this deck, which is... We didn't... My first pick was this Reclamation, which I really wanted to try, and we didn't even... I don't even think we didn't play it once. But Villas did all sorts of work. We got to 8 mana off of 1 ramp spell the whole draft. Played Rotting Regisaur once, only to have it walk into a Death Toucher, so it was an interesting draft. Got a little bit of Undead Servant value. So this deck, I mean, ended up doing a lot better than I think anyone expected to. So I'm happy enough with that. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.